Maybe they were my second crush. Now that you're talking, maybe the the timeline is a bit confused. They might have been my second and third crushes. I heard that. Of course, we talked about the whole Jeezy and Jeannie Mai divorce. A couple of shows. There's I think two or three shows. And the clips and stuff. We've clipped them. You can find them either on the Double Thought Show channel or the Clips channel. But the Double Thought Clips channel. But I heard that Jeannie Mai, I mean, she was quiet the first couple of weeks, but I understand that she started to tell her side of the story and talk a little bit more.
She's posting about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect to heal.
Yeah.
Hey man, she's starting to post. She's going on TV shows, telling her story.
Did she
Uh,
go on TV shows?
yeah, she was visiting which of the show? The Sherry show. She appeared last Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
not this week, but the week before.
Mm-hmm.
She did her story and basically saying that it takes every day to just really sit and be quiet in your thoughts, take care of me. She was shocked. Um, basically, she's grieving. She's in a grieving process and she's trying to make sense of it all.
So she's not really. So she's talking about it as if it's a surprise.
Uh, seems like it. I need to tune in into the voices I really needed to hear, which was me and the truth.
Okay.
I
I mean,
don't
that's
think
still not saying a lot.
it's vague. It's vague. It's all vague, and I
But
don't
usually
think
it
it's gonna
starts like
get
that, right? Usually it starts like that. She might be
clearing up. Yeah, you're
she,
right on that because
she might be talking to publishers.
Tia Maori started also very vague, and then she said, "I graduated from
I, yeah, I got married
married
and
a
I
man."
graduated and then I got a divorce.
Yeah, what the? You gotta be kidding me. When she said, I was like, okay, and people are now looking very weird at her.
Yeah.
But she
But
was the one who initiated that divorce, and now she's complaining that the 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 dating market isn't what you had hoped for.
did she complain?
Mhm. She said she was visiting one of these podcasts, so these dating podcasts, and the guy asked her like, "How's the dating market?" And she started the first thing, "Do you have the key or something like that?" So
The
like
key?
tequila,
Did she say that? Tequila,
yes,
tequila.
tequila.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it was like you're not courting anymore and all that stuff, dude. It's 2023.
Well,
Welcome to the show.
yeah, well, just consider it here
You
as an
married in 2000s,
uh,
baby girl. It's not,
yeah.
nobody cares about you.
And Tia, just consider this as, I mean, and before I say this, Tia, I think Tia and Tamara were my first celebrity crushes.
Really?
Yeah, they were on
Who
Sister
they,
Sister.
who they look like? Let me
Well,
see.
but wait, before you look at them, they were on Sister Sister. I don't know what age they were back then. I was younger than
No,
them.
I'm not looking back. I'm looking now.
Okay,
How she
okay.
looks from the club. Dude, what the heck are you suggesting?
I'm just telling you because I'm just telling you. Hey, this is cancel culture. Man. People will go out and say, "Yo, yeah,
I'm just looking at them now.
yeah." But back then, I was a kid and I remember watching it, and they were my first crush.
Really?
Yeah, but
Were they really your first crush?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were on Nickelodeon, I believe. Or I think it was Nickelodeon, yeah, or Cartoon Network, but I'm pretty sure it was Nickelodeon. At least they had the show Sister Sister. I don't know if you've
Mm,
watched it, but yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
so
I was
that's
more a Baywatch guy.
maybe they were my second crush. Now that you're talking, maybe the the timeline is a bit confused. They might have been my second and third crushes, but but if they do a reboot care of Baywatch, this time they will write the Bay BAE instead of BAY. But the but when she said that she graduated, because she was like, yeah, we have a negative connotation when people get divorced, but it's not necessarily divorce bad because you grow as a person. And then I went to high school. That was the marriage, and then I grew. I learned, and then it was time to move on. And I graduated, which was divorce.
Yeah.
Well, if the dating market is tough right now, consider this, Tia, as you going for your PhD. You it's a long road ahead.
Yeah, how do you go for the PhD, or they're trying to tell you you choose the
Well,
wrong
it can be.
major.
Well, it can also be Kanye's PhD, right? Yeah, that's an old school song, man.
That's probably what she's been seeing. No love, only not even bubble gum,
Only PhDs.
only PhDs.
Even though,
But
even though I went to college and I never graduated, I still have a PhD. Anyways,
hey, hey man, it is what it is. And but to bring it back to all the way back to, because we
Genie-
deviated a lot, to Jeannie Mai. So
yeah,
Jeannie Mai is now right now basically telling her story. I'm curious. This is the thing, right? I think O'Shea Duke Jackson talked about this, and I totally agree with him. Is that right now, of course, the narrative is being steered by Ginny. Question you got to ask yourself is also Jeezy going to tell the story, and on which platform is he going to do that? That's the biggest question, right? Because I mean, the narrative is being steered towards, of course, her side of the story. She's the good person, and we don't know what really transpired until we know the part of the other side as well. And then we can say, okay, is it fair or is it unfair? Is it whatever? But if you only hear one side of the story, and also at the same time, you got to ask yourself as a man, do you really want to get in the squabble? There's also a second thing.
yeah. It's gonna be, yeah, because
Is it worth it
both people don't want it to be public. Um, that's the first thing. And I think KR that also plays a role because their relationship was public.
always with
And when you go to public, I hate it when people say, "Hey, you need to go with your relationship. You need to go public. You need to show people the real you." Because, as Shannon Sharp says, if you date in public, you have to break up in public. So I think everyone, any guy who has something to lose, will say, "You know what? I saw what happened to your ex husband, father of your children. Not really looking to go through that. So that can be
if
a
you're doing your father, you're the father of your children like that, you probably run me over with your eyes closed.
yeah. So it yeah it's not, I'm not surprised, to be honest, that she said that. But yeah, it's to get back then to Jeannie Mai. It's still not clear what happened. It was a surprise apparently for
Unreconcilable
her.
differences. That's what it says.
What
But
yeah,
what is
yeah,
it?
that's what it always says.
It always says, right? Yeah. So, but there are rumors that it had to do with the family staying at the home, basically Jeezy taking care. I mean, there are also a lot of rumors out there. I
Yeah.
mean, they need to clear this stuff up because people also before you know it, she's the next
Yeah.
Jada.